Hello, everybody, and welcome back. I'm delighted to introduce this presentation from Thomas at Epishine. Thomas is going to give us a presentation on laminated photovoltaics for indoor applications. As always, we will be taking your questions after the presentation, so please do leave them in the sidebar. I'm now going to hand over to Thomas, and I will reappear at the end of his talk. Over to you, Thomas.
Super. Thank you, Chris. And thank you, everyone at TechBlick, the organizers. I'm very humbled to be here today among you all, my peers. And today we're going to talk about, just as Chris said, laminated photovoltaics for indoor applications. A theme I think there's quite a few other talks on later on, so hopefully we can build on each other. But before we get started, I would just like to report here from Linköping, Northern Europe, that winter is coming, so get yourselves all prepared. And then we get into the outline of our presentations. So the first thing I'll talk about is just my company, Epishine, what we do, where we are, where we come from, and also the concept of light energy harvesting, which is what we do, or rather what we make products for. Then I would like to talk to you about the technology that we have developed, why it ticks, why it works, what makes this good, and also very briefly on our industrial perspective on OPV, and particularly also the aspect of light energy harvesting. And finally, done some summary and take home. But first things first, Epishine, the company, we were founded in 2016, very recently, very young company. We started operations in 2017 even, I would say, so 4 years old or so in operations. We are rapidly growing, hovering around 30 employees currently. And we develop and manufacture and also sell light energy harvesting in the form of OPV again. And these are then particularly well suited for low light environments. Our dear grandfather of the company and co-founder, Ole Ingenes, is a professor here who's been doing a lot of research into organic electronics and specifically organic photovoltaics for a very long time. And we at Epishine, we solely focus on R2R processes, so roll to roll, very, very scalable and cheap in the end. So Epishine, we are currently residing in phase 1 to, I would say, 99%, and that is where we're gonna keep the talk today, powering Internet of Things. We all know the field, I think. We want little devices everywhere that measures various things, and all those little devices measuring things, they need a tiny bit of energy. And that is what we supply. Looking slightly into the future, we are also considering looking into what one of the previous talks was about, where traditional solar fails, facades and lightweight constructions, but we're not quite there yet and will probably not be for a few years. And finally, on the slightly longer term, maybe even the dream of us to be able to contribute to the mitigation of the effects of climate change and really roll out the large-scale solar cells, as the printing and coating and roll-to-roll technologies can produce very, very fast and a lot. One is allowed to dream for now. So first things first, again, with the current phase 1 IoT, why do we do it? Well, the driver of the issue is the issue with the batteries. The batteries themselves, driving these small units that collect data, again, they're not very expensive. The cost aspect comes in when you need to replace these ones. And you can also look in the center of my screen. There's a little quote about the take from a company on how that could look. So both the replacing of batteries is expensive, and the waste of batteries, quite a lot of mass, complicates things quite a lot. So we strive to provide an alternative solution, powering things with light. And we're looking to do this in a few different market segments. The 3 that we've currently identified and are working with various customers inside is the ones I encircle here. That is home automation, retail, and security. And I think the common denominator for all of these ones is not to completely circumvent batteries or to not use them, rather to prolong the battery lifetime so that it matches up to the product lifetime. It will be the same as the battery lifetime is the end goal. Another way that we add utility to the devices would be that you have a period at daytime when people are working, for instance, in an office. You have more light, and hence you're able to